TPK, TPK,
TPK. TPK.
TPK.
Good evening. So, in our last session, some things happened. Everybody gathered whatever friends and allies they had to. They spent a couple days preparing for Elysium and the issues that would happen around that. Valencia was nowhere to be seen. Nobody could get a hold of her, and she was very busy doing something else with other people, particularly handling some personal affairs and lining up her new job. And everybody else was preparing for Elysium. Some of you gathered stuff together and attempted to get a hold of some of those Banefire rounds, just in case. And that went fine, and nothing wrong happened, and I didn't have to take any notes. And that was a fabrication. Some of you said goodbye or planned to interact with people such that they will, not be in town in case something real fucky happens. But then it came down to Elysium. Everybody gathered into the great hall within the Boston Museum of Science, and everybody talked and interacted with some people. Everybody found that Valencia had put herself within the orbit of Vincent de Luna and was at his side for much of the evening. All of you had conversations, not conversations, but the rest of you presented yourself before the prince. She was very pleased with Felix's gift of a new art piece. But not only was she pleased, but the Toreador Primogen took a very particular fascination with you. And there was a request that hadn't been gotten to yet for Felix to come, for Jay rather, to come have a conversation with the prince privately. Ajira ran into a familiar face out on the outskirts of the party and spoke with Seymour and made sure that he was out of the blast radius. There was another familiar face that several of you ran into. Valencia had a conversation with a new friend and had some realizations about that conversation. And you very quickly lost sight of her. But then Dr. Strix caught her walking suspiciously as she ran through Elysium and found her setting up some plastic explosives. Gideon, thinking fast, picked it up, realized there was a minute or so on the timer, and very quickly ran outside and hucked it into the river, knocking himself completely prone with the shockwaves. And as this happened, just before the explosive, Laz showed up. Laz, who was notably the ambassador, and instead of some pleasantries or anything like that, delivered a declaration of war directly to the prince and then fucked all the way off.
Kind of a bitch move, if you ask me.
Oh, that's what he's about. And then the rest of you, as that happened, and the explosive and all the chaos, a handful of panel vans pulled up outside the venue that Gideon got a very good view on. As 3 panel vans pulled up, one of which started pouring out people clad in black with some weaponry. One of them did not empty anything out quite yet, and a third one, whose back gate was forced out open, and a very large creature came melting out of it. Was there anything important that I missed?
Melting before?
Say that again?
You didn't use the word melting before, and I would like you to take that back, please. Because I don't like that image.
I will accept
Also-
oozing.
You also missed the part where we get to be happy.
That's up to you to find
That-
tonight.
Is that in there? Damn.
That's
No,
not my job to
Azira
make it
had-
happen.
run out the back door to the truck where all of our weapons are.
Correct. You were made there. Jay was on his way. We know exactly where Gideon is.
Yep.
I guess the questionable two are Valencia and Felix. But I guess we're about to find out. So, let's begin. Nobody has to make any rouse checks, because we're in the middle of the night. Anybody with superficial willpower damage can heal that up to either of the two stats that are in charge of that.
Did we get experience last sesh?
Yeah, last session would have been 2. If you survive, you're gonna get more, but
I have completely lost track of... My sheet says 7, which I'm absolutely certain isn't correct.
I mean, I'm at 5 right now, so.
but you also spent a bunch.
Yeah, I spent it. I spent a bit, and then I had 3 last sesh. And I'm at 5, so I think you're right, Shelly.
Has Felix spent any
Yeah.
experience this whole time?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I don't remember how much I've spent, but I know I've
Okay.
spent at least enough to level up a skill, I think.
Oh, neat. Which did you pump up, by the way?
I pumped up... Hang on, I'm like loading up so I can remember. Melee. I put a point in melee.
Cool. Took some time with Lobo.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, it's probably more like Wisteria teaching him how to stab things.
Alrighty.
Oh, wait, can I quickly use 3 experience points to boost up a skill?
I'll allow it.
To 1 point.
What you doing?
I'm gonna give myself a point in firearms.
Smart.
Hey.
Okay.
So
We will say this was part of the 3 days of
yeah.
prep. Exciting. So, some stuff is happening. Let's in terms of turn order and stuff. I'm going to ask the 2 that are in question of like what they're doing first, and then we're going to go and interact with everyone else. Felix, chaos is breaking out. You're in the middle of a party.
Mm-hmm.
People are fleeing out one side or another. Some people are actively frenzying and like running the fuck away. What is Felix doing here?
As Felix normally does, looking for any coterie member in the vicinity to try to figure out what he should be doing.
Give me wits and awareness so we can make an informed decision for you.
Alright. Boop. He said... Awareness. Slap a saucy wits on it. That is a... Oh god.
Sweet Christ.
Oh no.
That's 5 successes. You know what? You're in a very dangerous situation. I think this constitutes like your beast is very like, okay, we're paying attention, we're going. You can't with this, you're not able to locate your friends. This is going to be made a loss.
Okay.
but your beast is amped. It's like, okay, buddy, okay, let's go. Ooh, it has just drank 6 Red Bulls. It is ready to fight God or die trying. How does Felix feel about that? Because your beast and you can have different feelings.
You ever get in a car with someone and they take a turn a little too fast and you know that they don't have a will to live and you're like, am I about to die right now? That is what Felix is feeling. Felix is in the passenger seat as the beast is like blasting some mumble rap artist talking about offing themselves while while taking a turn at 50 miles an hour.
Exciting.
That is his life. Oh, hello, Chloe.
I'm your driving with my sister.
Listen, as someone who also likes to take turns very fast, if you don't feel 2 wheels come off the ground, are you even driving correctly? But yeah, so he can't find anyone. How are the exits looking? Congested?
Yeah, there's a bunch of side exits that they're starting to get congested. There's the front entrance, which people are very much avoiding, and you can see there was a sort of Red Sea part there where Gideon ran through. There was the big explosion and light and all that. And you can see there are people like dressed in black, like making their way with like towards the building with what look like weapons, but from this
Felix is gonna go, you know what? I've played Outlast. I know what to do. He's gonna go a little bit deeper into the museum to find a nice closet to hide in.
Amazing. Yeah.
He's played Outlast. He knows what to do. You listen to the sound of breathing and you just stay still.
Yep. Felix has found somewhere nice to hide. Valencia. What is Valencia doing in this moment?
Valencia is still really close to DeLuna's side. And, I mean, looking at the situation, the prince has not moved, correct?
Oh, she is implacable. She wants to see how this plays out.
Right. Now, DeLuna's not a scrapper. I'm wondering if because he is a part of her kind of circle. I think Valencia is going to wait and see what DeLuna does while also, like, sticking close to him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she's not going to say anything. She's just going to clipboard in hand, right next to him. And just, can she get a read on his face right now?
His eyes have gone wide. It's a little bit deer in headlights. It's like, you see there's the beast crunching numbers behind those eyes, where it's like, he is sitting and waiting to make a decision. Because he also would like to see how this plays out. He has different priorities.
I think she's just gonna wait. I think she's just gonna wait.
Love that. Okay. Gideon, you are sprawled out on the ground. There are about a dozen people marching towards you. They're maybe 20 or 30 feet away. And there's that creature. What is Gideon doing in this moment?
Just stands up. Well, like looks up, like shit. Just so I see the crowd fleeing and everything.
Yeah, some of the people aren't typically coming out your entrance, but they are coming out lots of other ones. Like, there are some people coming out from behind you, but there's less bodies there because they're like, oh fuck, and that's kind of
yeah. I've had a week to think about this, and I still don't know the answer. Let's. In the moment is always where the best ideas come from. I'm gonna make my way back towards the door that I ran out of to start with.
Yep. Yeah, you scrape yourself up off the ground and like make a run for it, and you like push up against this crowd of people trying to leave, and they're not in like a very big. They're not trying to get in your way. They're trying to like just get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
How deep into this crowd are you trying to like push all the way back into the building? What is Gideon trying to do?
I'm pushing my way back to the building.
Okay.
And the front gate.
Let me look at Gideon. I could make this a check, but it would be a 1 die thing for you. So
Okay.
It's just you're actively trying to like, excuse me, sorry, pardon me. You're kind of caught up in this crowd as you're trying to get through it. I think that's a good place for you to be.
Okay.
So that you're not immediately going to catch bullets. There will at least be several vampires in front of you.
Oh, jeez.
What is Jay doing in this moment?
Oh god. So all the shit popped off.
Yep.
Whereabouts? I can't remember whereabouts Jay was physically in the space.
If I recall correctly, you were like at ground level. I believe you were like hand in hand with Felix, and Felix just ran off for a closet.
It's like, what? Okay, bye. Probably for the best. How far away from the doors is Jay?
Like inside of 1 turn, you could probably make it to, like, you don't have super speed fully yet.
Right.
But you could definitely get to like the side exit where Ajira is with the truck.
Can I see Gideon from where I am and see if he can like hold his own?
Gideon is very tall. He's definitely the one person pushing back. You can definitely see him in like the middle of this mosh of terrified vampires. Like pushing against the crowd. Okay, what are you doing to help Gideon?
I think I'm gonna go for the side door to try and get weapons. 'Cause I don't think I'm as good of help to Gideon unarmed.
Gotcha. There is still like people going to that door.
Yep.
Give me stamina and athletics to try and like survive this mosh pit. And like get where you want to be.
Oh boise.
That's not a bad roll for you.
No, it's not bad. I just dice. Oh, 3 successes.
I think 3 successes. That's moderate to like get to where you want to be, like sort of surf the wave of this crowd. And you can absolutely be like pulling up next to Ajira as she's like, as we pan over to Ajira and you are actively pulling weapons out of this.
Just a hand appears in your periphery. Gun, please.
Your mic cut off.
Ah, fuck.
Not you.
No, you're good.
Oh,
it's me. It's just kind of like scoop into the bed of the truck.
Mm-hmm.
But kind of get like each hand grab a weapon. I think it was like shotgun shells for the fire.
Correct.
Flame round. All right. So probably just gonna grab 2 shotguns at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, we probably would have had them loaded.
Oh yeah.
And is going to get within as close to like within shotgun range and just fire both barrels into the ghouls that are closest to the door, or whoever's getting closest to the door.
Gotcha. Yeah, you get that. You hop down, slide past. With your rapid reflex as a power, you can like fire both rounds, snap it open, reload it, and then get it ready to go again. Like that's how rapid reflex typically works. Yeah. There's like a cluster of ghouls. There's about a dozen of them. Give me what stats are this? Give me yeah.
Gonna assume firearms.
Oh, absolutely. I'm just trying to figure out which stat to put it. Give me resolve and firearms as you're like trying to light up this crowd.
Take it. 6 successes.
4, 5, 6 successes and a shotgun at effective range has a +3 damage threshold.
Ooh. And I'm assuming at this point we need to make checks because there's just a whole big explosion of fireball.
Yeah, give me 1 second to.
Yep.
Items. I'm just seeing if there's any other modifications to this. Okay. Then they hit a fire to. Okay. Yeah, you have to get very close because with the band fire rounds, it is like halves the shotgun distance, but you are up close and you've like blam blam fired into this like crowd basically. That's effectively 9 damage. I'm going to say for this, unless like it is being used on you, you're not going to need to test for frenzy. Unless you're unless you're in melee distance. Or things start catching on fire. These are people that are catching on fire. And you definitely like this is a crowd of maybe like 10 or so, and you drop 2 of them with this. And they're like actively on fire. Like not fully dead, but you've like taken their ligs out from under them, and they're having a horrible time. You see they wail. Some of them, like as you get up close, these are very clearly the Slachka. Some of them like have like bone arm blades, and like a couple of them just happen to not have mouths anymore.
Oh,
you know, do. They've been fucked with a little bit. But yeah, you open and light them up. Jay, you got to the truck, you got the weapon. That's how your turn went. Yeah. Felix, you hear gunshots begin to like slam outside.
'Cause that's reassuring. I hear gunshots. Do I hear anything after the gunshots?
There's a bit too much wall to like make out clear dialogue.
But it's a lot of
But yeah. There's a lot of yelling.
I'm just trying to make sure that no one is near like opening closets and shooting.
Oh no, this is outside.
You know, I hear the gunshots. And there is a brief moment where Felix is like, should I check on that? No,
Gotcha.
No, not Not unless someone starts opening closets and shooting into them.
Understood.
He has no firearm experience. He knows how to throw a punch, and that's about it. And sometimes you just gotta hide in the closet.
I feel you.
The rest of us are very happy that you're doing so.
He's sitting in there like, what would a Zero want me to do? Stay right here. That's what she would want me to do.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
If something gets too close, run the other way. But yeah.
Azira, as you're doing this, you see the monster still trying to make its way out of the truck. It's a very big thing that they've put into a space that it doesn't, strictly speaking, fit in, so it's having a hard time.
I'm okay with that. It can stay in there forever.
Love
It
that.
can continue to have a bad time.
Gideon, you're trying to make your way into the building.
Yep.
You can manage to, like, squeeze your way through this crowd. Like, a lot of them get out and are like, fuck this. You see, like, in the middle of this crowd, you can tell, like, a bunch of people are, like, have protean stuff, and they'll, like, make it 4 or 5 steps out of the building, and then just, like, shapeshift into a shark, and, like, as they leap into the river, or just something very fast to get way the hell not here.
I picked the wrong vampire class. I didn't know sharks were an option.
They call themselves mariners. They're a subset of Gangrel. They fucking own.
I mean, you had me at shark.
So is there anyone left leaving this entrance?
There are a couple stragglers trying to get out, but the space is a lot clearer for you.
Is it possible to close the doors?
Yes, you can do that. Absolutely.
And basically what I want to do, I'm going to take my gloves off and throw them on the ground because this is work time. And cut open my hand and, like, on the mechanism on the inside of the door, I want to melt it. So to kind of, like, use corrosive vitae to melt them together.
You're trying to weld it together?
Yeah.
Let's make that sorcery roll.
I don't remember what I need to do for that.
Corrosive vitae.
I think it just takes some time. I don't think it has. I just need to make a rouse check, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, no additional skill required. So, D10. It does. I'm hungrier. It does take a little while, so I'm just going to hold the door shut while it's working.
You pull doors, and then you start melting the doors together. They hiss and crack and sputter as, like, your vitae pours out onto the metal.
I just say to anyone else, get the other doors! Or go to the other doors to all the stragglers.
Gotcha. Ooh, spicy. Very interesting. I like that. There's Ashira. Valencia, you've seen a bunch of people pour out. You've seen Gideon hurry back inside and fuse these doors closed. You look to your side. And you took your eyes off of him for a minute because you're trying to witness the crowd. Vincent is fully not there anymore.
Okay. Is he with the prince, or did he just dip?
You look around. He is fully invisible. If he's anywhere near here, he is no longer visible.
All right. So, okay, I'm trying to think of where I'm at spatially, because it's a big area, right?
Yeah, you're in, like, this big open... There are displays. You're relatively near the stage, I believe.
So I know that freaking Laszlo teleported to second floor, right?
Yeah, and he broke a window and jumped out.
Right. I think what Valencia's gonna do is basically like knowing that like the prince won't go out of her way to like do anything. I feel like Valencia's gonna try to. She really was just gonna follow Dilute out, honestly.
Obfuscate.
Are there any servers near me?
Yeah, they're like, whoa, what do I do? But there are definitely a bunch of like, you can, within like a couple of footsteps, you can get to a couple of the servants.
Okay. God! Trying to think. Cooking oil is flammable, right?
Yes.
Alright. Valencia grabs one of the servers and just turns to him and says, where's the kitchen? Where do you have the kitchen set up?
Ma'am, there was no...
That's right, it's a fucking museum for vampires. It's not like a regular event. Fuck! Okay,
Sorry.
I'm trying to think, because if it was like fucking TD Garden, then they would have freaking like 20 kitchens. Oh my gosh, what's she gonna fucking do? I think Valencia... Forget the server thing. Okay, Valencia wants to look around. Are there any, like, big, muscular motherfuckers, like regular kindred that look like they could hold their own just, like, around me?
Yeah, you can... There... A lot of kindred dipped because they're not, like... They're not warriors, they're just, like...
Yeah, where's the warriors?
You can find there's, like, one or two, like, big dudes who are just, like... Oh, fuck, alright! And they're not, like, running outside, but they're, like, looking around for, like, defensive stuff.
Museum of Science.
Hmm?
We're in the Museum of Science?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to think of, like, where anything useful would be. Why couldn't we be at the Met? No, it's fine.
Yes, Shelley?
Just for future reference, I fully intend to try to lure that gigantic thing into their, like, lightning room.
Into the Tesla coils?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Valencia's gonna, like, sidle up to somebody who looks strong but stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And just, you know, kind of, like, touch his arm, give him a wink, and say, like, let's say we partner up. And just, like, not use any of her abilities on him yet.
Yeah, you see there's this, like...
And suggestive.
Yeah, there's a vampire here you meet. He's, like, 6 foot tall. His, like, party attire is, like, leather pants, leather trench coat, no shirt, like, he's pale and beautiful, and, like, he's, like, very amped, and he's just, like... He's, like, barely holding it together. He's like, okay, so... Out of no... He's like, man, if only I had my sword collection, this would be way cooler, but...
Okay. Well, there's no fucking swords in the Museum of Science right now. Okay, I looked it up. I don't see nothing. I don't see no damn swords.
That's fine.
Fuck, there's like nothing. Okay.
Part of me is like, damn, I should have picked a Museum of History.
Yeah, I mean.
But then they wouldn't have had Tesla coils.
They wouldn't have had Tesla coils.
I think, you know what? She's just gonna be like, how cute is he? Is he cute at least?
He's beautiful, at least.
Thank God. All right. Valencia just wants to say, like, so, do you think you can fight him, or do you want to, like, get out of here? How are you feeling?
I'm ready to fight. This has been I've been training for a moment like this for decades.
God.
Barf.
So cringe. Okay.
I have made my
You have a
entire
sword
body into a
collection.
weapon. Huh?
Right. You have a sword collection, right?
Oh yeah.
Where is it? Where do you live? Where's your haven?
Oh, it's like 8 blocks that way, and then you go down, and then.
How about this? Why don't we sneak out of here and then come back with swords?
Shelly.
There's a giant dinosaur. You could just whack him with like a T-Rex femur.
Thinking about that, I did.
No,
see
come
the...
on.
All right, wait. Swords, you say? Would a club work?
I could do that.
All right. I think the dinosaur exhibit's on the 2nd floor. Right?
Yeah.
It's
Are you
not
feeding?
the
Are you doing that? Or are you feeding this information to him?
I think. How about this? Why don't you and I go scout something out on the 2nd floor? And let's go see where that twink bastard went that started all this.
Oh yeah. Wait, are we allowed to say that word?
I am. You're not.
He grabs your hand and he straight up leaps like 10, 15 feet in the air up to the 2nd floor.
I mean, is at least a bridal carry, okay? Like, I don't want to be like, you know.
Sure.
All right. I think, you know what? I'm going to have him help me look for Laszlo.
Okay. Yeah,
and,
you're...
I do want to do some kind of check. If I use my dominate on him, will that kind of give him resistance to Laz's dominate?
It doesn't really work that way.
But could Laz's dominate overwrite mine?
Laz doesn't have dominate stuff. Dominate controls what you do. Presence controls how you feel.
Okay, yeah, I don't care.
They don't like.
Good. All right, yeah. I think you know what we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna direct him. Like we'll stop and get a bone. On like if we can on the way. Hold that thought in, Shelly. But I do think let's go look for freaking Laszlo. This might be my only chance to really get away with some
Hell
naughty
yeah.
business here.
Give me investigation and resolve to try and like hunt him down.
Okay. Can this guy help me? Is there help action?
You can add an extra die to the pool.
Thanks.
One success.
I'm going to take a willpower to re-roll 2 of those dice.
Gotcha. 2 successes.
Yeah.
You definitely find the window he broke, and it looks like he probably jumped through. But
did I see him jump through? Did we see him?
You
jump
didn't
through?
see him jump through it. You definitely saw the window get broken. I think with the 2 successes, you're like, okay, this was to fuck with everybody to make. There's
no way he's not watching this.
Yeah, you get the feeling he's somewhere. You don't have a beat on where, but he's not outside of the building.
Okay, I think Valencia is going to case the place. It's like, we're essentially in that area. I'm trying to remember if I remember the museum correctly. It's like 3 floors and like a balcony area, right?
Mm-hmm. I believe so.
So, because the balcony area is where the 2nd floor balcony was where Laz jumped, I think Valencia's gonna take this guy and she looks at him and she goes, "What's your name?"
I just put food in my mouth. Give me a second.
Yeah, you're good.
I forgot all human names. No, his name is... What's a cool name?
Maximilian.
God, that rules.
Mark.
I did almost call him Marcus, and I'm like, that's just another Mark, and I can't have that. But I do love Maximilian, actually. That fucking owns.
Trade a Mark for a Max.
All right, Max. I think we're gonna be good friends and good partners here. You want to smash this douchebag's head in?
He nods.
Oh yeah. All right. So I think what Valencia and Max are going to do.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna, and this doesn't have to be like we can do this like periodically. So we're gonna circle the balconies, first to the second floor, and then we'll do the third floor.
Copy.
Looking for less, but that's obviously like that's not all gonna happen right now.
Jay.
Yeah.
You've just picked up a gun. You're at the back of the truck, and you saw Jira like sprinting off towards the crowd of people, lighting them all way the hell up.
Nice.
What are you planning to do here?
I think Jay is so. Azura ran to the outside or on the inside?
On the outside. Like laying rounds into the thing of ghouls.
Okay. I think Jay is gonna go back inside and see if he can link back up with Gideon.
Gotcha. Yeah. The crowd is definitely a lot more thinned, and you can slip back in and meet back up with Dr. Strix.
Well, this all popped off in a rather not great way.
Yep.
As you grab whatever weaponry you have, do you grab anything extra, or?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Um.
So what did you grab? Just shotgun?
So he definitely grabbed a shotgun. He probably had, like, he usually carries 2 pistols on him at all times, so he probably had those stashed as well.
Mm-hmm.
So he grabs those. And then maybe a knife.
Gotcha.
Or similar. But he's just fully touting this fucking shotgun around and feeling very cool.
Gotcha. Yeah, as you grab your gear out of that, Riggs like taps the top of the truck and like guns it up towards like near the front. And like as you put like 2 or 3 rounds into the crowd of Jira, he comes and gives you cover.
Excellent.
Now back to Jay. You went and interacted with Gideon. So
I haven't seen much about what's going on out there. What the fuck is happening?
Well, there was a bomb, and now we're being surrounded by ghouls, a ghoul thing, and who knows what else at this point. Most people have gotten out. Did you grab me anything? Any tools?
Oh shit!
Was there anything you want? I will let you. You have rapid reflex.
Jay,
you can just like stuff all your pockets.
Yeah, Jay also probably would have, like, he's going to get weapons to help Gideon. He's not gonna just do all that shit himself. That's too much effort. Gideon needs to put it into work too.
Oh,
and he's also fucking terrifying, and Jay thinks it's awesome.
What did you grab? You grabbed his kit, or are you giving him anything else on top of that?
I think Jay also gives him, one of his, like, ostentatious, fucking engraved, handguns.
Oh wait, could I have the one from the guy that was killed?
No, we left that there for forensic reasons, I think.
No, I thought it was the one from the first, the one that I have the special bullets for.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was that one that got left.
Oh, okay.
Which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Mine are, like, way nicer, though. Like, they're prettier. They look
okay.
cooler.
Sweet, good enough. There's a gun.
Oh my god, he's got a gun!
Point it away from you. And then just fucking go crazy, man.
Did you grab my syringe?
Yes. And Jay gives him a little pack that has all of his stuff in it.
It's mostly just scalpels, but
Yeah.
and some medical supplies.
Love that.
Yep.
Okay, I test the door to see that it's welded shut.
You don't know how many hits it could take, but it's definitely not going to open without force.
It's a slowing measure, not a stopping measure.
Yeah. Love that.
We should find cover, huh?
Yes, I was thinking probably one of the upper balconies.
Good idea.
Maybe search around the exhibits for anything flammable? I don't know what they would have around here that would be flammable.
Don't worry about it. I kind of used to do arson a lot. And then Jay leaves to go find things to do arson with.
Okay. When Gideon can, he's going to run up to the second level and just keep an eye out over the crowd.
Yes, Shelly?
If you head to the basement, there's all sorts of fun specimen jars that I'm almost certain are full of formaldehyde that would make great Molotov cocktails.
This is true. And
Shelly,
Jay
why are
will
you
get
so
to do his
fucking cool?
equal impression.
Hey, you know how much time I spent in that museum as a kid? Because my mom would take her class there every year, so we would always go at least once right before they went, and usually once because she was a member, so we went like 3 or 4 times a year at least.
Mhm.
That's so
So.
awesome.
That's-
You guys, wait, can we plan like a group trip to the Boston Museum of Science?
That would be
That'd be
fucking
cute.
amazing.
Really do that? Like,
Is there, as
we
long
plan
as
a
there's
group-
no zombies.
Right.
We plan a group trip to our haven, our
Yeah.
non-existent gala.
our territory.
I did
Well,
almost
I
get to go there when
Probably
I
back
had
from
my
the
Boston
start.
trip a couple months ago.
It's a nice
Sitting
area.
on the balcony being like pointing out at things, and other people are going to be like, wow, they really know this museum as we're yeah, and that's where Jay did the
Right? That's where we disemboweled.
That's where
that
Gideon
guy.
almost got blown up.
Love that.
Tight. Oh, that's the closet Felix hid in.
Wait, before Jay goes, they probably have a backup generator too. Maybe you could siphon some gas from that.
Ah, the good old days. Jay has a moment where he remembers life as a human and things were simpler, siphoning gas. And then he remembers that this is a very high stress situation and that he should probably be thinking about not dying, and so he goes and does that.
Gotcha. Okay. Shelly, we zoom back in with Ajira. You're blam, like reload. You're very, like, you've got your shotgun ready.
Yeah.
As this very expensive looking truck, like, Tokyo drifts in front of you, and there is, like, the truck bed between you.
I am absolutely hopping in that truck.
Hell
so
yeah.
that I think is probably Riggs driving, but
Oh,
like
yeah.
whoever is like, so I can concentrate on firing while they concentrate on keeping me in range, but out of like, you know.
Yeah.
And then
The thing about that is, you get up into there, and a couple ghouls are also, like, crawling up and, like, trying to make swipes at you. So let's make a roll of that.
hey,
These ghouls are going to... So, are you, like, trying to fight back, or are you just trying to not get hit?
oh, I think I am gonna do the close range, just obviously not pointing in the bed, but like leaning out and just trying to.
Okay.
So yeah.
This is going to be a
explode them.
contest, and
Yeah.
so give me firearms and dex for, like, close range.
Okay.
And they are going to attempt to punch you a lot with their knife hands.
Oof. Yeah, I'm gonna use a willpower to re-roll those 3 that did nothing.
Character sheet.
I'll at least make that into 1 more success. Oh boy. Well, yeah.
So that is 3 successes from you,
Yep. Versus 4 from them.
4 from... Well, the good news is that's only 1 point of difference. The bad news is they've got knife hands.
Oh.
And that hurts.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
It's still superficial damage. But you are taking 3 points of damage as you feel like claws and stuff like rake into you as you're trying to like desperately fire into this crowd. That's a win you don't get. But actually, shit. I think I want to give you one more dice to roll here because you do have a whole truck as cover.
Fair. Nope.
Okay.
Not gonna do anything.
Unfortunate, but
Yeah.
you're actively trying to do stuff, and yeah, you do that as you clamber in. Riggs like slams on the gas, and you guys start pulling away. You're not sure where Vega is. He's not in the car with you. If he's in the car, he's not visible.
He's a sneaky boy, so I'm not that worried.
Sasha's also not here, but that's just because she doesn't fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a roll for you. That was a thing. There's your Felix. I'm gonna make a roll really quick, quietly.
How's closet life, my dude?
Well, right now I am on Twitter and I tweeted, went to a party and this sucks. I miss my plants.
Good tweet.
If there was better lighting in the closet, he'd make a TikTok to R. Kelly's Trapped in the Closet. But there's just not enough lighting.
Felix.
Yes.
You're here, terrified, trying to figure out something.
Yes.
Trying to get away. You're trying to be outside of the fight.
I'm trying to hide for my life.
Unfortunately, there's a very specific person who happens to be looking around.
I abandoned my boy.
You hear very quiet footsteps come up to this door. You hear the handle jiggle a couple times. Is there anything you do before I open the door and reveal who or what or why isn't out there?
Can I feel around in the closet for something I can use as a weapon?
Yeah, this is absolutely like a broom closet or something.
Do I have... Okay, so I'm going to grab a broom.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to hold it and prepare to swing to smack whoever opens that door.
I would give you, if you would like, the option to like snap the handle and make it a stabby one if you'd like.
Make a shiv.
Yes, I'll do that, but I'm not preparing the action in the sense of like, I'm not gonna blindly stab whoever opens the door, because what if it's a friend? It's just, if it's not a friend, I'm stabbing.
It's not a friend.
No. Then I'm stabbing.
You open the door. It's almost supernatural how slow this door opens with a creak. And you see the extended...
It's Igor!
You see the extended, lanky form of Raish. Just... Hey there.
Yeah, so... I blind stab. Like, I am going for the chest stab.
Alright,
Hey, Liz.
Yeah?
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fresh fuck?
What's up?
You mom?
Okay, wait a minute. Didn't Connor say he'd love to see Felix's end? I'm just saying. She's doing a good job with the wish fulfillment here.
True. Jay will be very sad, though.
Well,
I can see you talking, Shelly, but I can't hear you.
How we've split the
No.
party 4 different ways.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
okay. I'm gonna let you do melee with Dex.
Okay.
Would you
melee.
like? Well, you can't bump your stats. You're a thin blood.
No, I'm a thin blood. And that is 1 success.
That is 1 success.
Oh no.
You and Raish bats it away. Unfortunately, for you.
Yeah.
He's gonna grab for you.
Can I dodge?
You can give me Dex and Athletics.
So just Dex, because I have none in athletics.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know why I rolled dexterity twice, but that's a 1 success and 1 failure.
That's 1 success. Raish has a lot of successes. This is the second time you've been held aloft like a tiny puppy by this very bad Nosferatu.
Nosferatu.
And you feel he grabs you by the neck. He grabs you by the neck and just yeets you out into the hall. And you hit the ground and go sliding.
At least I have the feather cloak to soften my fall.
You're going to take 3 points of superficial damage.
Okay. Oh god, I forgot how the health marker works.
3 slashes.
3 slashes.
As you, again, slide ass over tea kettle, like tumbling, as you are yeeted out into this hallway.
If I'm able to, I am going to try to skitter to my feet, like slide, and then immediately just start running if I can.
Yeah, you skitter, you're like, ow, ooh, ow, my bones, and you, like, try to get your feet out from under you, and you start running out into the hall. I think that's where we have to pull back from you.
Yeah.
Everybody's got their own fun little battles here.
I wouldn't call it a fun battle. This is not fun at all.
Valencia.
Fuck. Okay.
You are up here with Maximilian. So you have some options. Would you like to continue looking for Laz? You just heard Felix shout in pain, and from the downstairs.
Question. Hold on. I want to DM you something. Okay?
Okay.
This is a hypothetical.
Can't believe we're keeping
Okay.
secrets. Alright. Okay. yeah, I know. Wait. Sorry, guys.
Give me.
Sorry, Valencia's just got a girl boss question. Don't worry about it.
I mean, we already stopped for your quick bones, so.
I mean, he is hot, so. I'm just shooting a hypothetical here before I do something. Because I feel like Valencia would know this information. So I don't want to make any decisions unless I know this information. I'm giving myself anxiety, guys. What does that mean? Is it theoretically possible? Or do you think that...
This person or something else?
Anything.
If it were to, like... It would definitely be a thing that gets you, like, thrown out of court.
Oh, even if it was just like that? Damn. Okay. Okay! Well, Valencia, did we get a bone? Did we pick up the bone as we were circling around the second floor?
Yeah, the guy has one, though.
Perfect. Valencia sees, Right. Valencia sees Raish.
Mm-hmm.
And then she turns to Max and she says, listen, you have the muscles, I have the brains. We could form a great team here. How do I make a blood pact, Liz?
Like, are you trying to blood bond this guy?
Yeah, I want
that
him
would be
to
you
listen to
forcing
me.
your blood on him, like 3 hunger worth of blood into him,
What
like
am I at?
feeding him.
Oh, that'd put me over the edge. That much blood?
Well, 3 rolls,
3 rouse checks?
like 3 turns worth of it. Also, you could dominate him to say, "Hey, do the thing I want."
But that's not gonna last.
That would last a couple minutes. That would last most of a scene.
Okay, you know what? Fuck.
Blood bonding takes a while. It
does.
lasts a while, rather.
Okay. But do I have the right dominate for that?
I believe you do. Let me...
Would mesmerize? Well, that's as long as I hold the subject's gaze. And then, I don't think I do.
Let me look at your stuff real quick.
I don't think I have it.
Character sheet. Dominate.
Sorry, guys, I just want to do the bad thing, okay? I want to get a good grade in vampire school. I need to get the extra credit.
A thing that is both normal to want and possible to achieve.
Yeah.
No, you could definitely mesmerize this guy to get him to do a specific thing for you if you'd like.
And how long would that work, though? Would I have to maintain eye contact?
At least, no. Well, maintain eye contact to cast it, and then it will stay for a scene.
All right. Valencia's like, listen, 2 of us could make a really great team, and I think I can unlock some of your potential.
Mm-hmm.
But I need you to listen to me absolutely. What does Max say?
What are you asking?
Let me do this, and we can go places, okay? She's gonna hands on his head, gentle, very beautiful like always. In fact, awe wouldn't add to this, would it?
No.
It would. No? Fuck. Alright. But my prettiness would, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe? Okay. She said, I want you to go and immobilize Raish. Do not kill him. Immobilize him. Pin him down. Do whatever you need to do so he cannot move.
That's the guy that betrayed us. Are you mesmerizing him or no?
Mesmerizing.
Okay, this is going to need to be a roll against him because he's also a vampire.
Fuck. Can I say... Wait. Yeah. No, I'm gonna try mesmerizing him first.
So charisma and dominate, which is a lot for you.
Yeah.
That's 6 dice.
Yeah, it is. Plus, I'm pretty, right? That matters. Charisma
Yep.
roll. So that's what? Hold on, I'm stunning.
Sorry, I thought you were. Yeah.
That's 7. No, that's 8 dice. I'm just gonna roll. No, I should do. So it's dominate plus charisma. So how many things do I have for dominate? Sorry, I have to look at my dots. I have 3 dots in dominate.
Yeah. So it's 6 dice for you.
Well, that's plus 3 from dominate and plus 2 from being pretty. So it's 5 extra dice.
Yeah.
Plus the okay. I'm gonna expend a fucking willpower. I have to do this. I have to get this.
Okay.
Fuck. Ah! Fuck! No!
If it helps, he only got 2 successes.
Oh, I would have passed anyway. Whatever.
Yeah, he's like, all right. And this big dude.
And wait, he's taking me down with him, right? Like we're still like locked in together.
Yeah.
Luncey's gonna fucking hop on his back if not.
Yeah, you
down
hold
there.
tight, Spider Monkey, and you
Shut up! Don't say that!
No.
He soaring leaps downstairs and just like the Ganondorf down air just like stomps. You see him try to stomp directly into Raish.
If you say he looks like Ganondorf, I've already lost. Okay, like. All right. Okay.
What?
Full Grug energy here. I love this. Let's go. Fucking get his ass. Can I use Mesmerize twice? Or is it just like a concentration spell kind of thing?
I'm not sure. Definitely not twice in one turn.
No, yeah, okay. I'm just wondering.
2, 3,
Alright. Valencia's gonna hop off his back and just be ready to make a move.
5 versus... You see, yeah, he stomps. Raish gets like kicked in the head by this, and he's not down, but he's definitely like. Okay, so yeah, you're downstairs. Felix, you're running as you see this very handsome, beefy dude just again dynamic entry the fuck out of Raish with Valencia like piggybacked on top of him.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll be completely real with you. He probably did not see Valencia because he is taking off in a direction and he is not turning around. He has seen too many scary movies. If you turn around, you die, and he's not trying to die today.
You
Love
don't need
that.
to know I'm saving you, bud.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
he's just
I was
gonna
letting
run.
you know. Yeah, and you're running. I will deal with you. And I was informing your situation.
Yeah.
Gideon, some stuff is happening. You just saw a vampire, again, rocket from the 2nd floor down to the 1st and kick somebody who you now realize to be Raish, who is here somehow.
Yeah, how close am I to them?
Valencia gives a thumbs up if she sees him. I'll just
Pistol
say that.
distance, but not. You could probably either like get there in a turn and do some bullshit, or they're definitely like within pistol range.
Well, if Lindsay gives me the thumbs up, I'm like, sure. Okay. I'm gonna go head to help out Felix then. Make sure he's okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you can rush up. What are you doing to help Felix? Are you helping him directly, or are you
Just calming him down. It's okay, Felix.
Okay.
Valencia's got him.
No, I don't care about the guns and bombs and can I leave? Like let's why are we fighting when we could be running?
Because if we run here, they'll catch us eventually. You've seen what Raish wants. Raish will hunt you to the ends of the earth to kill you. We need to end this here and now.
Oh my I'm not a fighter! I'm an art kid from Boston! instant. What do you want me to do?
Trust me. I've seen the stuff you've put up with and dealt with. You are stronger than you think.
Emotionally, not really, because
Well, if you get through this, you'll be able to handle anything.
Holy shit.
So right, that was such good advice right there.
And
I
if
love
you
that.
don't, you'll be dead, and it won't matter anymore.
True.
I say here, and I hand him the gun. For personal safety.
Yes.
you have given the boy a gun. He looks
Master
at the
has
gun.
given Dobby a firearm.
Master has given Toby a Glock.
Oh my god. He'll check the gun over. Which gun is this?
Was this one of Jay's?
For my own record.
This is one of the fancy, like, pearl handle.
Is it a revolver
Okay.
or is it a regular pistol?
It's, I think it would be a revolver, because he's that bitch.
Felix is going to take the gun, look it over, and go and look up at Gideon and go, it'll be just like Overwatch, right?
Yeah.
I was thinking more like Valorant, but...
Oh, I never
Yeah.
played that.
Oh, don't worry about it then.
Canon. Gideon plays Valorant.
And Felix doesn't play Overwatch anymore. He just logs on every now and again to like see the characters and then gets reminded the community's toxic.
Yeah.
And Gideon will say, "Stick with me. If I'm in trouble and it looks too bad, run."
Got it.
Okay. We just need to make sure that they don't get through the doors.
Oh man, I'm gonna throw up.
That one's over
Oh,
there is
fuck,
welded.
Chris.
That one has a zero on one side. And is there any more doors other than that?
There's a couple other like side exits.
I'll say we can watch the nearest side exits, see if they're coming that way. If not, we can circle back around to the other entrances.
Love that.
Felix will nod his head.
It's okay. We can make it through this.
You know, at this point, I don't think the final death is really that scary anymore.
There's the spirit.
All right. So you're doing that. You've had a pep talk with him. What is Jay doing in this moment?
So Jay went off to go find things that he can make fire with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's make a roll of that.
Great.
Okay, give me intelligence and firearms with your specialty to like see what you can do to make like searching around for makeshift
Yes, my specialty, arson. You said intelligence?
Yep.
Ooh,
Two
can I
successes.
use a willpower?
By all means. That is 4 successes.
Much better.
Shelly, how about you tell us what fun stuff we can find to make explosives or firearms?
Jars of formaldehyde are always good. They have a room full of interesting minerals. So, if we want to really have fun, I'm sure there are samples of things like sodium that we could, just chuck in some water and kaboom. Oh, boy. Actually, I'm just gonna refresh myself and look up a map at the Boston Museum of Science so I know what's in the rooms.
My
There's a
God.
wave chamber, which isn't really going to do much for us.
So nice to have an expert on hand.
It's like having a rules lawyer, but for real life stuff.
Jay leaves and goes and designs a fish.
If we want to have a lot of fun, we could somehow take this into the IMAX theater.
Oh yeah.
The 9mm that's very flammable.
God, where's the map? Where's the map? Museum map. Okay. I mean, they do have a cafeteria. Butterfly garden, not so much. There's all sorts of fun engineering project, just like weird shit. But the engineering workshop is a whole bunch of like levers and gears and balances and just all sorts of, interesting doodads.
I say we give the butterflies little guns.
Yes. Amazing.
They actually, I don't know what it is this year. If she's still there, yeah, one of the people, the woman who runs the kind of the horticultural side of the butterfly garden used to work for us. There's the Theater of Electricity that I'm saving for special events. There's a room that's just labeled bees.
Yes.
Bees?
Jay's heading to that room. No, he's
But yeah, there's like all the weird body exhibits and the bones and like all of your I forgot they have the little capsule from one of the Apollo landings. Could that have been where Felix was hiding? In the Apollo
That would have been
capsule.
hilarious.
Actually, yeah, retcon.
Oh,
Felix was
God.
hiding in the Apollo land. There's somehow a broom somebody left in there, but
You know, it do be like that.
Yeah, there's the rooms where there's the dioramas of all the animals and all those still lifes. I imagine if you set fire to a taxidermied animal, it'd burn pretty well.
especially if you covered it in formaldehyde.
Yeah.
Listen, as long as we're not near the actual live animal care areas. Okay, I literally was like,
No.
oh,
All taxidermy.
that's the bees.
Yeah.
Not the bees.
That's the
yeah,
attack
but there's
bees.
We have
possums
done
in
some shit to
there.
bees, y'all.
Okay, there's
We
now an
have
exhibit
done
called
some
Project Vaccine. I'm sure we could have found some syringes for you there.
Hey.
All right.
Who knows who might need
Before
extra.
we just spend the entire night going on a virtual
Yeah.
tour,
Sorry.
you've definitely can grab some like chemicals that you know are flammable, especially formaldehyde. And you've got like maybe a half dozen like Molotov type stuff.
Fantastic. Is there any way that I could make make Molotovs, yes, but also use some of the chemicals to make a line in front of the doors and the windows so that I could light that if anything broke through.
Barricade of flaming wolves.
Yes!
I
That'd be
think
amazing.
that would take a bit more setup to go grab a taxidermied
Just a
animal.
lot.
But you
Yeah,
can
so,
definitely like pour stuff out that you're pretty sure is flammable. And
Yeah,
if you
and
want to
just-
have a fire break, you absolutely can.
Fuck yeah. And then also like Molotovs just for flavor. A little extra fun.
Love that. Okay, yeah, you've definitely got a handful of Molotovs. You've got a bunch of fun bullshit, and you've set a fire trap that you've not lit yet, but you've definitely have that front gate. There's just a big oil slick of something. Absolute nonsense.
Yes.
Ajira, you're outside on the back of a truck, speeding
And
away
would
from
not
a bunch of...
really like to be outside anymore. Is gonna yell at Riggs. Let's see if the strategist in me wants to stay outside and like try and pick off any stragglers. The person inside me that wants to survive this would like to get back inside. Yeah, I'm imagining the ghouls are still kind of hanging onto the edge of the truck, the 3 that were there before.
Mm-hmm.
At least we can drag these 3 out of the way. It's gonna yell, let's see if we can, get back with everybody else. It's, I think they hit rather harder than I'd like, considering we're out here on our own.
So yeah, you're circling back to the side to get back in?
Yeah.
Are you taking any shots as you leave, or are you...
Yes.
Just gonna fire back into that crowd again?
Yeah.
Okay. I have so many tabs I need to keep track of. I'm going to roll for them to avoid getting shot, and you just roll as high a number as you can.
I'm gonna assume you mean with, like,
firearms and resolve.
Okay. Because, I mean, I could just roll, as...
Just roll 10 dice. No context. No, firearms and resolve.
I mean, yeah. So 6 again.
6 successes. That's a critical, though. You blam, as the truck speeds away. Again, you take out a couple more of these guys, and they're... The ones you shot the first time where you, like, hurt them and they're on the ground, these guys just... They light up, like, that one bit in Fellowship where...
Oh, yeah, the ring wraiths.
Yeah, the ring wraiths when he puts the torch in that one guy's head.
Yep.
They're on fire. Some of them are scattering. They're not great. As you peel away, you hear there's a shriek of metal as...
Fuck, the big guy's out. Is literally what she says.
Yeah. You see it wrenches itself up out. You've scattered the ghouls, at least. But this thing begins lumbering towards the door as you guys make your way to the side. And are you just like...
Question, how many ghouls are there still left at this point?
There's 10. You've killed or maimed 4 of them, so there's 6 left. And they are deeply hurt. They are either deeply hurt or...
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna
dying.
tell Riggs to just circle it. We're like, he's taking me away, but we'll circle around one more time. Since, like, we'll try to pick off as many of the stragglers as possible so that, pick off the minions so that they have fewer targets inside, or so that they can't get swarmed, basically.
Gotcha. You hear a whisper behind you. It's like, I think I've got something for that. It took me a while to put it together. Like, whispered voice.
Anything you got, I'll take, man. I'm assuming that's Vega.
Yeah. You just feel a thing get put into your pocket, into, like, the pocket of the coat you're wearing.
We'll reach into said pocket. And...
It's a big, dumb homemade bomb.
Okay. I'll take it.
Yep. So that's...
Let's just say I don't have the best historical track record with IEDs, but in this instance... Oh.
Sweet Christ.
Yeah, IEDs generally not your friends. But...
Alright. We go back inside. Valencia. Maximilian is squaring up with Raish. You've asked him to hold him steady.
I said to what did I say? Like, just restrain him.
Yeah, I'm gonna make that roll now. Oh god, I rolled that into other dice. Let me roll that again so I can tell the difference. Alright, and Maximilian. He's got him in like a rear naked choke right now.
Actually, let's honestly say the one reason I'd like to get back inside is so I can, kind of politely ask the prince to declare a blood hunt before we start actually killing other vampires. Oh.
What is Valencia doing?
I think Valencia is gonna lock eyes with Raish and just say, why don't you just relax?
Are you trying to like whammy him?
I'm trying to...
Or are you just going for it?
Oh no, I'm trying to fucking mesmerize him first.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I'm not gonna risk... That's too much of a risk to just go for anything. Alright?
Alright, so Charisma and Dominate versus his Intelligence and Resolve. I will roll for Raish.
I need 3 plus... So I need Charisma plus 5, because I'm so beautiful. Please! Please! Yeah! Fuck
Hachi
yeah!
Machi.
Sorry guys for the volume.
Let's see. I don't think he can resist, but I'm going to try.
I don't know.
Yeah, you've got him. You feel like this, as soon as you sink your teeth into him, he might, like, not be cool with it, but you've at least got him to, like, you've got the big strong man holding him tight. You've got the mind whammy on him.
Is Max getting a better grip on him now?
Yeah, he's got...
Like, would it count as, like, a bonus success towards him? Restraining him?
Yeah, we'll say that.
Okay.
But he is still... You've got... I'm going to say that's your action. You're not going to be able to also bite him this turn.
Uh-huh.
But...
Okay.
That's... This is good.
Alright.
Okay. Gideon. As you... Gideon, we pull over to you. You're planning stuff. You hear a truck peeling away. And then, very shortly after, you hear and see through the doors, just all the ghouls, like, trying to slam against the door that you have fused shut. What is Gideon doing in this moment?
So, I know Jay's going to get fiery explosives.
Oh, he has them now. You've seen him pour...
Oh, he's back? Okay.
Yeah. He made a couple quick explosives. He poured some stuff right in front of the door.
Oh, okay. Then I'm going to go over to Jay and say, can I borrow one of those Molotovs?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And I'm just going to prepare for when the thing breaks through.
To just huck it into the remaining ghouls?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You can see off in the distance, you heard that shriek of metal. The big guy has broken free and has began lumbering towards the front door.
Okay.
Oh, beans.
I think that'll be it for what I'm doing now, I guess.
Love that. You, Valencia, what's Felix doing? You've just been handed a gun.
Mm-hmm. What is happening around me that I can see?
Around you. So, you've made it away from... You see Raish has gone, like, stiff as a board. There's this very pretty vampire, like, again, has him, like, entire hand covering his face and like wrapped around the body, like holding him. Valencia is staring him down. You see Jay has been running around like a maniac and has set up some got some improvised explosives. Gideon has one of those. You can see up on the dais there's the prince standing implacable. Most of her court has dipped because they're like, fuck this, I don't want to do that. But she's standing there, quiet.
Interesting. I'm trying to think of like what he would do. So I mean, he'd offer to help Jay set things up, but he's not a tactician by any means. He's just like, I need someone to please give me directions as to what the hell I'm supposed to do right now.
That's so relatable, honestly.
There are many people you can receive instructions from.
On our side?
I don't like the way you said that.
Right? What the fuck?
He's okay. Let me rephrase that. I would like to seek Jay out for directions because I know that Jay is not going to use me.
Aww. That's sweet. Yeah, Jay's just kind of like frantically rushing around, muttering to himself in Korean, and putting chemicals into things with other chemicals, and none of it is safe. He is not following lab safety guidelines.
Alex Jones is shaking.
Yep, he's making all the frogs gay.
If they weren't before, they are now.
Hell yeah.
Facts. When Felix comes up to sort of like, what do I do? Jay will just like shove a jar of chemicals in his hands. Say, okay, so be careful with this, but you're gonna want to draw, like, you're gonna pour a line in front of the doors. And just do that. And then when you're done, come back and I'll give you something else to do, alright? Please don't freak out.
I am not going to freak out. I don't think I am processing anything anymore. You got it.
Okay, cool. Hold on to that feeling until this is over.
Okay.
We can process this later.
And Felix is going to do exactly that. He's going to put lines in front of the doors.
Love that.
Magnificent.
Yeah. You've definitely got some stuff. This chemicals smell awful, but you've definitely poured it all out in front of the doors.
I mean, it's not like it's gonna kill us.
If you were mortal still, you'd feel a little bit dizzy.
As someone who has only had one experience with formalin and can still recall vividly the smell of it, yeah.
Icky.
Jay.
Yeah.
You've got some gear. You've been setting up traps. You're seeing these ghouls pounding against the door. You're starting to see the door beginning to buckle.
Okay. Right before the door breaks, Jay's going to flip open a gold Zippo lighter that he always has on him. That has, like, a skull and flowers on it, because he's a
you're
fucking
extra?
dramatic bitch. Yep. And he just tosses it into the chemicals.
Okay.
He has multiple Zippo lighters, by the way.
Yeah. You just
Because he's an asshole.
Or he's just very forgetful with them.
there's this
That
there's
or
this
he does
plume of
this
fire.
all the time.
Who is here in front of the doors with the fire? So it's Gideon,
Oh,
it's Felix, and it's Jay, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Now I think is the time where we get that frenzy check.
Yeah. Solids, guys. It had to be done.
But yeah, see the door begins to buckle in. It's just about to go in. Like, Gideon, you're about to, like, prepare yourself to throw your firebomb and just...
Which dice is this again?
So this will be your unspent willpower, however much willpower you haven't used, plus 1/3 of your humanity. So for all of you, that would be 2 extra dice from humanity.
Okay, cool.
I got 3 successes.
Okay. It's 3 successes from you. 1,
I
2,
got
3.
4.
4 successes from you.
Oh, I did it wrong. How do I do this?
Slash roll.
Slash roll. And then that would be
then-
8d10.
Yeah, there's no exclamation point.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6. All of you beat at least 3, which 3 was the threshold. There is this burst of terror that like comes up inside each of you, and you just like, nope, not doing that. As you hold tight on your beast, as just walls of flame come up, the doors burst. Gideon, let's have you throw a firebomb into these ghouls.
Just
Yeah, but...
it falls out of my hand right on.
Oh, fuck.
Oops.
yeah. Instead of something cool, it's just fuck. Oh God, what am I making this?
Whatever it is, it's gonna be a low.
I'm gonna make this be resolve in firearms.
Oh, that actually makes it 5.
And you're just hucking a firebomb into this crowd. I have a thing for Molotov.
Two successes.
2 successes. Two successes. I'm gonna roll for the ghouls. They also have 2 successes. You huck this bottle, you throw it, it spins through the fire, and the issue is you've thrown it a bit too high. It just center of mass. You've just thrown a bottle at this ghoul, and it did not shatter on impact, which is the issue here. But no, that's actually that's stupid.
Just punk.
Yeah, no, that's actually no. You have created a dangerous space in front of them. You've created even more like fire they have to go through. You don't ignite any of them instantly, but there is like your throw is a little shallow.
Okay.
But there is still there is a lot of fire in the immediate space directly before you. That's your turn. You. Ajira, as you kick in this, so you're doing another drive-by. Is that what's happening? Your mic. Okay. So yeah, you're running by again?
Yes.
Give...
Is the third van gonna open? No, sorry. Yeah, continue.
Let me look at your wits and awareness.
Because if I remember correctly, there's a third van that nobody's come out of yet, and that's starting to scare me.
Yeah, as you zip past, you see the panel door slide, and just standing there menacingly, watching all of this, laughing. You see him, Nabokov, in that pale art, the pale green army, Russian military uniform. He's just watching, his eyes hungry. But yeah, there's also an enormous monster on the way. So you've got that big bomb. Who are you going to throw it at? Are you throwing it at the crowd, or are you trying to hit the big guy with it?
Oof. I'm gonna throw it at the crowd just to get all the little guys out of the way so we can focus.
All right. Let's give the resolve and firearms for hucking this bomb. One,
4.
2, 3, 4. Okay. They got 2 successes. So that's 2 in between. But this bomb is a heavy impact. It is adding 4 onto the damage. So this is 6 damage to all the remaining ghouls. They are all incredibly fucked up. And if they weren't whipped into some sort of frenzy, they would probably stop doing whatever they were doing. But yeah, you whip the explosive, you hurt a whole bunch of them. And it was this zipping back to the entrance. As you do this, by the way, you're looking through the doors as they're just beginning to break through. There's also the inside of the building that's currently on fire.
Well, that was kind of the plan going in. It's just fire everywhere.
Yep.
It's yeah, maybe I'm gonna wait for them to try and rush through and put some of that out before I follow them in.
Yep. Gotcha. That's the Azura time.
Yep.
Valencia.
Yes.
Do you want to do the thing?
Yeah, I want to do the fucking thing.
It takes some. It took some doing to do this without having to stake him first.
Well, I don't have anything to stake. I
Yeah.
don't think the bone would do it. The
All
bone
right.
wouldn't do it. It's too club-like.
I mean, there's a whole room full of engineering equipment. There's got to be a wooden stake in there somewhere.
Would that would take me a whole other turn to do that though.
To get something and then do it, yeah. But
And
it's
I don't
fine.
want
You've
it.
got him still just in place.
Right?
Okay. I need a
Okay.
roll from you.
Okay. What am I rolling?
You're going to be doing this for 2 turns in a row because of this guy's blood potency.
Okay.
I need strength and resolve from you.
Okay.
You are trying to beat 3 successes here.
Okay. Wait, you shouldn't tell me that. What?
It's a static thing. It doesn't change. It is always 3 successes. You need to beat 3 successes twice.
I only get 4 dice.
You can boost if you'd like.
How do I boost?
Roll hunger and up one of your stats temporarily.
Like a rouse check?
Yes. You're hungrier.
Okay.
You're at 3 hunger now.
I get 1 dice extra?
Yep.
Okay.
Are you boosting your strength or your resolve?
Straight my resolve.
Okay, so you have 4 points in resolve right now
Okay.
for the rest of the scene.
So I beat 3.
That's one you've beat at 3. You've bit into him. Well, the good news is you can get that hunger back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, he fits the category?
Diablerie gets to ignore that.
Oh, perfect. So I get that hunger marked away. Sheesh.
This is going to be 2 turns of feeding for you, because of his blood type, or because of how strong his blood is.
Yep.
And then on the 3rd turn, we're gonna have to make some different rolls.
Oh my god.
Boy.
You've made some choices here.
Let's fucking do it. You know what? You know, I've been toying with this. You know? Oh my god. Okay. Yep, I'm committed.
As your fangs sink into his flesh, you hear a voice boom from up above on the stage.
Fuck!
Kill
Blood
him.
hunt on Valencia. Oh,
Oh,
no.
it says kill him?
Yeah.
It says kill him? Yeah! Fuck yeah! Ah, the prince is impressed. Fuck yeah! Let's go!
She sort of stares hungrily down at you as you do this.
Oh, and I'm
Okay.
hot. I'm looking freaking hot. Check the vibes. Remember how hot I look? My beautiful blood red dress.
Stunning.
Let's go. Let's fucking stunning.
Yeah,
and
you've
covered in blood.
yeah, and you're just
Oh
you
my god.
feel this vitae pour into you. You're trying to like hork it down. It does
Pork. Oh.
Kind of pulpy. It's kind of pulpy.
it doesn't
Yes.
it definitely doesn't there's a powerful taste to it, but there's a little too much like mushroom kind of to it.
Ew.
He's a stinky boy.
I mean,
Gross.
you know, he's been around a while.
Yep. Yeah, but you've made your first success in attempting to slurp this guy. And he's like thrashing against you, and the big guy is like choking the shit out of him. That's step 1.
Okay, let's fucking go. Holy shit.
Felix, there's a lot of fire around you, and about 5 or 6 ghouls that have been very damaged, are been like knocked prone, are getting up and just sort of trying to make their way into this hall. What is Felix doing?
Crap. Okay. Ah! So there's fire, and the fire is between me and the ghouls.
Correct.
I'm gonna take some healthy steps back,
Smart.
and I am going... Oh, I don't have any in firearm.
You can still try.
I can still try, you know?
Go firearm with resolve, which would just be 4 dice for you.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna at least try to shoot one of them.
Yep.
So it's just a resolve.
Yep. Two
That is-
successes.
2.
I'm gonna roll to see if they can resist.
You can't resist getting shot. What are you gonna do? Tell a bullet no?
Simply no thank you.
Yes. That's exactly what you do.
No, you just allow the bullet to rip through your chest. Come on, don't be a coward.
Felix, you
Yes.
very shakily like blam. You feel yourself like skid about a couple inches back on the ground. There's a large knockback on this gun. Your shoulders hurt. You did not square yourself correctly. You also caught one of them just flat center of mass, and one of them just drops as they tried to get back up.
There is a hoop of success. Like a yes! It's high noon. It's like at the beginning it's like yes I got it, then the realization of oh man there's still way more.
Yeah, you've definitely killed one of these ghouls. Or he's at least bleeding out on the ground.
You know, they're dead and I'm not.
Yeah.
They're dead and I'm not.
Everybody else, there's a distinct like
My boy.
squeak sound of your shoes like scraping against the tile as you are pushed backward.
Oh.
It's like the very tiny gun in Men in Black where you fire it and you're just.
Yeah.
It just makes me think of like the sheriff in Val because it's so strong,
Mm.
but the recoil
Cricket.
insane. It's just like, you know, you have to have just one good hit.
Love that. Okay. Jay,
Mm-hmm.
you've just seen your boy take a life, and also you've seen a bunch more ghouls just bearing down on you.
Look at that boy go. I think Jay is going to use the shotgun
Hell yeah.
at whoever is closest.
Yeah, you can just fire into that crowd.
Phew.
Resolve and firearms?
Since it's the fire.
The fire
Like-
firearm?
Yeah, does that mean I can add my arson in?
Yes, I will allow that.
Technically, it's fire.
Alright, that's 7 dice for you.
Let's see what happens. Resolve. Oh, I'm fucking re-rolling.
Please do.
Okay.
Ooh.
Hey.
That's 4 successes.
I want to re-roll. Go one more time.
You can't do that twice
You
on
can
a
only
roll.
do it once.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's 4
Okay, well,
successes.
That's still good.
They had 2 successes. So that's
Wow.
a margin of 2. Plus the 3 from the shotgun blast.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, another one of them just full.
Can I have
Hold
shot
on.
his head off?
That's 6. Yeah, you can blam. You can take out 2 of them like this.
Yo!
I'm like splitting. It's like that's that much damage divided by this. Yeah. Yeah.
There's a bit of a spread.
There are now only 3 ghouls left as they're scrambling to get in. Valencia's had her thing. Gideon, it's your turn.
Did Gideon hear the prince say kill him?
You did. She spoke with the intent of being heard.
Gideon's gonna turn around and be like, what? And see what's going on.
Yeah, you turn around and you see Valencia has latched herself onto Raish. And is... The same thing you saw happen to the sheriff is beginning to happen here.
Gideon looks at Valencia, looks at the prince. I'm gonna use my what is it called? Sense the unseen.
Mm-hmm.
To see if there's anything weird going on here.
Sense the unseen. Yeah, you open that up.
And so to perceive either wits plus aspects or resolve plus aspects.
Yeah. Give me that roll.
You'd be able to see fucking DeLuna if DeLuna was around too. Ooh.
So, I believe that's 7 dice for you.
It's wits plus resolve plus aspects, not both.
Oh, sorry. That's 5 dice for you.
Yes. So submit that. Add 1 die. Submit. 3 successes.
3 successes. What do you see here? What are you putting your focus on first?
I'm concerned about why the prince would be so, because like this is like a major rule that we don't usually break.
It's the prince's decision as to whether or not who does or doesn't get killed.
Well, I'm still gonna focus on the prince.
Yeah, I was filling that in as like back information. You are staring down the prince. Vincent is hiding up there. There's no like blood sorcery on the prince. You see the prince, like your Auspex isn't fully high enough to like read people's aura all the way. The prince, like, even without that, you can sort of sense about them, and there is like cold dread pouring off of cold, like implacable, like I rule everything I see, like power radiating off of the prince, but nothing like no one controls her, she controls other people. That's kind of the vibe you're getting. And this is a person who's personally betrayed her.
Yeah. I'm just going to back up from the door a bit, and can I also, like, as I'm backing up, kind of like, because I took the hit from the explosion, like, crack my ribs back into place a bit.
Yeah, give me that hunger check to start healing superficial damage.
I'm hungrier, but I am less hurt.
Yep.
Does he see DeLuna? Is DeLuna still around? Does he see him? Since the unseen.
He saw him, but I don't know if he said anything.
No. Gideon's
I'm
staying
just
silent.
wondering. I was just wondering.
Gotcha. Ajira.
Is gonna try and take out the rest of the ghouls with another close range.
Okay. There are 3 ghouls remaining, I believe.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, my math is correct. I haven't been taking notes this whole time. But
Yeah, 3, but they're all in rough shape.
they're all really bad. Roll wits and
Firearm and resolve again.
Yep.
The usual at this
Yep.
point.
Yeah, as you're just
Oof.
you're
Only 2
you're effectively
successes.
doing donuts outside. It just
You know what? I will re-roll 3 of those. Oh, that's a crit. So 5 successes.
hot damn. 5 successes. I rolled 2 successes, but 5 successes. I'd say with that you can 5. You definitely kill 2 of them, and the last one is like they're in cinders. They're not doing great. The thing is lurching way closer though.
And is gonna yell at Riggs to get the hell out, please.
Are you going to the side entrance or?
Yeah.
Gotcha. You've killed most of the ghouls. You see, as you're peeling away, Nabokov is slowly just like taking steps forward.
Yeah, no, I'm satisfied with 1 remaining that, he'll be finished off quickly and we can focus on the 2 big bads that are left. Instead of being just shredded to death with little knife claw hands.
Valencia.
Yeah.
Strength and resolve.
Okay. I have that extra point in resolve.
You just need to beat 3 successes.
All right. Resolve +1. Can I?
You can burn willpower on this.
All right. Burn willpower and reroll 2. Okay.
Oh no.
No, wait. Fuck! I saw the number 7. I can't burn willpower again, right?
I will let you do it here because this is your last point of willpower.
It's not. I have 2 more.
I'm gonna ignore the rule I said before. You can burn a second willpower on this, because otherwise...
If not, can we balance it? I could boost my stat again if that works for you.
Okay.
Whichever one. I could take another hunger and just boost my
Okay.
resolve 1 more time. Let me do that.
This would be boosting your strength up, because you can't go above 5.
Okay, yeah. Boost my strength up 1.
You just simply have to pass.
I got it.
That was that for hunger?
I rolled that one. Oh, sorry. I just automatically took the hunger.
Oh.
I can roll again. Fuck me.
I will let that be the.
I don't want to do anything weird. Okay.
I will let that be the thing. Just roll me the hunger.
Okay, I'll roll the hunger. Okay.
So you are hungrier.
Oh, and I'm eating.
Gideon, you see. You have your third eye open. How much are you paying attention to what Valencia is doing right now?
I think I'm like after I notice there's nothing weird with the prince, I'm kind of like looking back and forth between them.
Okay. You're looking at this. Your mortal eyes, like the non-magic ones. You see Raish, it's a little hard to tell because he's already like covered in stuff. He starts to deteriorate fast. And he just starts turning to ash and like starts flying away in this person's arms. You see Valencia like as you can mark down another hunger again, Valencia.
Yeah, you're right. Yum yum.
You see as like the body turns to ash, you see like a spectral image of Raish here, like basically headbutting Valencia, and there is a clash of wills happening in this moment that we are going to resolve on your next turn as to how much you...
Fuck, I didn't think about this. I didn't expect to get this far.
Well, the thing we can do first, Valencia, for you, you immediately go down to 6 humanity.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So you lose a point of humanity in committing diablerie.
That's fair. It's really fair.
Welcome to my level.
Yeah, you this is you trying to maintain control of the blood inside your system.
Oh yeah, she's like barely hanging on. It's literally just, even without all of this like resolve, just the act alone, and it is a spectacle now because the prince has been watching. There's so much pressure on her to make sure this is done right, you know?
Mm-hmm.
She's already kind of a little bit worn because she's had to dominate 2 people in a row, you know? So she's getting a little bit of a little headache coming in. Shelly, say it again?
Okay, sorry, I'm mostly talking to myself at this point, but I was saying that, and you thought she wouldn't be able to bring anything to this fight.
Time to commit the gravest sin. Oh my god, you're right.
Well, hey, it's not a sin if the prince says it's okay.
Yeah, you're right. If the law says it's okay, it's not bad, right?
My mom said I could?
Yeah, right? Holy shit.
Okay. Okay. Holy shit. I'm boosted on your bullshit. This is insane. Okay. Jira, Gideon, Felix. There's one more dude. And then there's a big monster outside who's made its way most of the way to the door.
Azira's gonna turn to Regs and tell him,
that was for Felix, I had asked.
Oh, so you said...
Oh, I heard a listing of names, so
Yeah.
then I was like,
Yeah.
Sorry. So Felix, There's one guy near the door. There is 2 ghouls. Oh, there's 1 ghoul left. There's 1 big monster. And you can see someone far off in the distance.
Someone far off in the distance?
Near back the trucks.
The big guy is, like... How big are we talking when you say big man? Like, obscenely big man?
Like 12 foot tall, big.
Oh, fuck that.
Multiple arms. It's got several, like, almost spidery legs, but made out of bone and meat.
Thanks, I hate it. You know, going back to the closet sounds like a mighty fine place to be right now. If Felix is going to hold the line reluctantly and look around to see what the rest of everyone is doing, because he's just like, I don't really know what I'm doing, and if someone could tell me whether or not I could run for my life, I would appreciate it.
Jay, what are you doing in this instance? Because Felix is looking for guidance.
So all of the shit is about to hit the fan.
As if it hadn't already.
But, like, more severely. And it's just gonna turn to Felix. I'd say, get the fuck out of here.
How the fuck is Felix getting out of here?
Oh god.
Be gone, boy.
Be gone, boy. Felix is going to point with the gun, just kind of point at the big one and just say, how am I supposed to get past that?
Run the other direction.
And what are you gonna do? Are you running as well?
I mean, I can't. No, I'm staying.
Then, and Felix is just going to shoot the ghoul that is coming before it gets any closer.
Mm-hmm.
And that is just.
Are we having Pirates of the Caribbean like deck marriage talk right now?
That is only a 1 unresolved this time.
Oh no.
Well, you're in luck. They rolled absolutely no successes.
Nice.
Amazing.
Just when I think the bar couldn't get any lower, the ghouls prove that they have a shovel.
That's 4 damage because the bonus from the big pistol you were handed. Again, you just having this deep emotional conversation. Blam! The last ghoul drops.
Jay kind of has like a ooh moment. Like, oh, okay.
And again, you skid like 6 inches back after.
It is so hard to look like you're serious as you're skidding from the kickback of a gun, but he tries his best.
100% Jay is like, oop, and then he's just like, oh, damn it, that's cute. Can't stay in spot when he shoots the gun. That's a little tiny boy.
Well, maybe if someone actually brought him to the range.
There was no time. I didn't think you'd need a gun.
Felix is going to maintain that serious look as best as he can, with the kickback, and then look at Jay and go, I'm not leaving unless the coterie's leaving. Whatever is left of the coterie.
Fuck. Alright, just keep yourself towards the back and don't put yourself in any unnecessary, like, danger. Alright, I can't. I need to be able to focus, and I don't. Oh, he like stops because he realizes what he's about to say is gonna come across wrong, so he just says,
You don't need to worry about me or babysit me. I have a gun now.
gosh. I should have told Gideon not to give him a gun.
Gideon gave me a gun.
He's too powerful now.
The boy found confidence and this gun I have.
What
You
if
find yourself spontaneously growing a mullet.
He already had a mullet.
He already had a mullet.
I love that.
I'm now just thinking of that fucking TikTok that's like that kid or whatever that's like, what have you got there? A knife! No!
But
When
it's
you got
Felix
there.
with a
Oh,
whole
God,
ass
no,
magnum.
Felix.
No! No, Felix. Oh,
That's
Jesus
this beautiful, heartfelt moment. Gideon, what would you like to do? Two of your coterie mates are having a conversation. You've just seen Valencia fully attempt to diablerize someone, and there's a big monster who's maybe a couple paces from the door.
Gideon picks up a Molotov,
Hell yes.
lights the wick,
Oh God.
Go off.
and waits to see what happens with the soul.
Gideon, I love it.
That's
We're all fighting for our own lives, and he's sciencing. It's fucking brilliant.
I love this man.
you know what? There's a chance this could go very wrong for Valencia.
This is true. Girl,
Let's-
please don't die.
Let's find out what happens here. Valencia. Diablerie.
Toss it up.
So your humanity now, after you took the damage. So 6 dice. Plus your blood potency, which is 1. That's 7 dice for you. Versus Raish, who's also going to roll. This is not a thing you can spend willpower on.
Right. How do I do the command to roll when it's more than 5? I've been using the little side thing.
/ roll space XD10, whichever X you need, which I believe is 7 for you. 1, 2.
What am I gonna do? Oh my god. I didn't. Oh, I'm so nervous. Oh. Okay.
One, 2, 3. Actually, hold on. This has nothing to do with willpower. Okay, I lied. You can absolutely spend a willpower on this.
Thank fucking God. Oh. I'm gonna reroll 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
1,
Ouch.
2, 3.
I
Valencia.
can't spend another willpower, right?
Nope. Valencia. Raish rolled 5 dice. He got 110, and everything else was 5 or below. So that's 2 successes.
Okay.
Okay. So here's what happens. Gideon, you see Valencia, like, focusing, trying to, and you see Raish's essence scatter and, like, being absorbed into Valencia's person. And, like, whatever Valencia, like, has for an aura is the part that's her is stronger. There's no part of it that is Raish. Okay.
Hot dog.
You are now given, Valencia, the things you get right now that you're going to need.
I'm like
You
Oh
beat
my
him
God.
by 2 successes.
Jesus Christ.
You now get 10 experience points to spend on either boosting your blood potency or learning stuff from that he knew, like that you get right now.
What does blood potency do for me?
You know how when you boost a stat it only goes up by 1? That would make it move around by 2.
So
If you heal superficial damage, you'd be healing 2. It also makes your Bane severity harder.
Wait, so when I boost a stat like I did with my strength and resolve?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Those would go up by 2 instead. Whenever you did that after this.
Is there any other benefit besides that?
But you can also learn powers that he has from his skills. So from his stuff.
Yep.
So the disciplines he knew were obfuscation, potence, animalism, and fortitude. You can just spend XP to learn stuff of any of those immediately. You can look over that if you'd like.
Yeah, I need a minute. Thank you. Obfuscation, animalism, fortitude, and potence.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Trying to find.
Also, what generation are you?
Hold on.
It's on the back
12.
of the sheet. You're 12th generation. No, you're not. You're 11th generation now. Which has some benefits that you could tap into at that point.
God, she's never gonna shut up about this, is she?
Nope.
Okay, I gotta read some shit. What do I need to know anything right now about the benefits? Or
like I
yeah.
There's stuff that's like roleplay stuff later, but right now
We're good.
that the only difference is your maximum blood potency is higher, so you could have up to 4. But
Okay. What the hell is this? Okay, I gotta look at these.
okay. So that's Valencia. You've become stronger.
Let's just say Valencia, so she sucked in the soul,
Yeah.
right? And, she wipes her mouth, locks eyes with Maximilian, gives him a nod to, drop the body.
Oh, it's already Ash.
Oh, alright. Gives him a nod. It's like, why don't you go find someone else to, have some fun with.
All right.
Hit me up later. She winks.
Yeah, I think he's just going... Maximilian is going to attempt to leave you, do a soaring leap, and attempt to just leap through the glass outside and just try and punch this fucking ghoul.
And I think Valencia's gonna turn, before she turns all the way to the prince. make sure, do that, and then turn to the. Actually, she's not even gonna fucking do it. She's gonna leave the blood a little bit.
Gorgeous.
And she's gonna turn to Prince and do the most beautiful curtsy.
I love
she's
that.
Ever, like the bow.
So
Oh,
Max,
she's that bitch. Yes.
Gideon, you had a contingency plan depending on whether or not the diablerie went wrong. It went good. What would you like to do?
Under his breath, he's gonna have a little grimace and say, "Oh, that's no fun." And then he's gonna turn back and prepare to throw this at the big thing if it comes in.
Yeah, you can definitely see it's like scuttling legs up against the door. You see it's preparing to like rip the wall apart and get in. So it's within hucking distance.
Okay, I will throw it. So that was resolve plus firearms.
Yep. Let me hold on. Molotov. Okay. You simply just need to beat difficulty 4 to like start setting fire on this thing. Because Molotovs are a static thing.
3 successes.
You throw it. There's a whoosh of flame beneath it, but nothing steps through it, sadly. It's definitely like doesn't want to be standing where it is, but it's not enough to hurt it. You've not ignited it.
Okay.
Okay. Ajira.
Okay.
Big monster.
We are going to pop in through that side door.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let Riggs know that at this point it's up to him whether or not he wants to stay, he and Vega. But just, make sure I have plenty of ammo and
Yeah.
kind of try to jog back into the main room.
Mm-hmm.
If I get there on this turn, it's kind of gonna be, scan the room and like look up at the prince and be, I'm sure this is academic to most of my colleagues at this point, but would you mind officially declaring a blood hunt on Nabokov?
She doesn't say anything, but she just nods at you. Do as you will.
Thank you. And then, yeah, make sure the guns are loaded.
Hell
there
yeah.
you go.
Love that.
Blah, 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 blah.
And then I started blasting.
Jay.
Fuck it up. Oh, no.
Big monster.
Big monster. Oof. How ugly is this thing?
Unless you're really into Hellraiser, wretched.
Oh.
I mean... yeah, no. Gross. It's bad. Yeah, so anyway, I started blasting.
Shotgun?
Just, yes.
Okay.
That, or... is there more... Sorry, I'm just thinking. If I want to try and also Molotov this dude. Yeah, I'm gonna also try and set this dude ablaze.
Okay.
Cause fuck it.
Yeah, you've got rapid reflexes. You can easily huck the thing and then do another thing.
Huck?
The underhand throwing the firebomb.
This might be a wild ask, but
What, Ken?
Can I throw it and then shoot it to make it light on fire?
You may.
Because I think that would be fun.
That would be dope as fuck, honestly.
I also just noticed that it should have rolled 5 dice for my firearms and resolve instead of 4.
Oh shit.
Because I have 4 resolve, 1 firearms.
More die.
So I might actually set it on fire. I do.
Hot
Hey.
damn.
Let's go.
2 levels of aggravated damage every turn from your Molotov cocktail. Gotcha. Okay.
Is it okay? Changing what I want to do.
You could set it more on fire if you'd like.
Right. Are there other? Is there like where can I see Nabokov?
Yes, but he's very far off.
Okay. I'm going to make this man more on fire.
He could be more on fire.
He could be.
Okay.
I'm not going to do the shoot thing, as cool as that is, because that would just be wasting ammunition, because he's already on fire.
He could be more on fire. But yeah, give me,
He could be...
Jay, give me... Okay. Again, just resolve firearms with your specialty in arson. So that's 7 dice.
Baba booey!
Hachi machi.
Your boy's going feral.
Hot damn.
Hot damn indeed.
Yeah.
Should I use willpower to reroll?
That's not going to do any. That's not going to add any damage.
I know, but it would be very.
It would be very funny, but. Yeah. Yeah. Gideon hits the ground beneath it, catches its feet on fire. You like huck this up and like catch one of its like bone spikes, and just like this thing's back is like actively lit the fuck up. It is having a bad time, TM. It is not fun to be this monster. I mean, it is fun for me, but...
It's fun for me also, because we're lighting it on fire.
Speaking of big monster...
Oh no.
Oh, that sound doesn't trigger into the... Here, I'm going to talk and then make the dice sounds into the...
How dare you? How dare you roll dice?
1, 2...
You're not allowed.
Stop.
Several successes.
Stop.
You see one of this thing's like twisted limbs that has like a scythe on it jab into the wall and like rip open a hunk of the building so that it can begin to get into the building. It's still actively on fire, and it hasn't... I don't think it processes how much being on fire hurts.
Oh no.
But it is also very much on fire.
Question for later. How many legs does this thing have?
6.
Oh, god damn. That's too many legs, Liz.
He's scuttling.
Ugh. Gross. Ick.
Okay. Felix. A kaiju just kicked in the wall and is attempting to slither into the building.
And anyways, I started blasting.
Okay.
I don't like the way you said okay.
Can we not?
Two
Can we just go to the
successes.
part where we're happy?
Just go to the part where you just rip me to shreds.
2
Can I
successes.
press B to skip dialogue?
Just starts cutting bullets in half in midair.
You're like, oh fuck, blam, and like it just kind of harmlessly tinks off of it. Like it catches some. It has like armored plating, and it just ricochets off.
Wait, so it just like clink clinked off of the armor?
It rolled way higher to defend against you.
Okay, now I'm running. Goodbye.
Okay. Ajira. No. Valencia, how are you doing?
Okay, I have a couple of questions. So, if I don't take the discipline now, I could still get it later, or no?
Yeah.
Would it cost as much as a clan discipline would cost, or would it cost as much as a new discipline?
It would cost as much as a outside of clan one, except for fortitude, which is a clan discipline for you.
Because as much as I'd love to actually get one of these, I think the blood potency is just too good, and we can't upgrade our blood potency any other way, right?
Well, you can also manually do it. It costs a lot of XP to do it.
Yeah, it does. So I think I'll take the blood potency for now.
Hell
but
yeah.
I think it's gonna be something that she kind of feels a connection to. And also realize I was thinking, why does he have 4 different disciplines? And it's because of the sheriff. And that hurt me a little, right?
Yep.
2 of those were for the sheriff.
Ow.
So I'm gonna take the blood potency. And was there anything else I needed to do with this process?
No. You can do whatever you'd like.
Okay, I see that motherfucking thing coming.
And an additional thing for you, sorry. You can add 1 to your dice pool when using or resisting discipline powers.
Okay, let me write that.
So that's what blood potency 2 means.
Oh, okay. So, what is that? Where is that? Power bonus? Is that where I write it?
Yeah, I think.
Add 1 to dice roll when resisting. What was it?
When using or resisting any discipline.
Oh!
So your mesmerism gets buffed by another die.
Okay! Yeah, I'm glad I did that. Alright. So I see this ginormous fucking creature.
Yep.
I see the prince is happy with me. I'm Valencia's feeling kind of wired. She's feeling kind of out of it. She sees the fire. Still have my little rat. It has not escaped. I've kept it with me. Maybe it slipped out when I was eating, but I like to think it's still there.
Hmm.
Oh god. Valencia just talks to the rat and is like, "Can you get me a cell phone? Can you get me some way to talk to your boss?" And then she puts the rat on the ground.
I love that.
And then she is gonna try to make her way towards the prince's platform and try to look casual about it, like she's not running away, but just as if she's just finding a better position. You know, maybe she's making a show of needing to go just get a napkin or something, very nonchalant.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she's just gonna head towards not right directly to the prince, but to the side, just away from this big motherfucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
Until she has communication, because she's not gonna shout across the way.
Gotcha.
She's not gonna do that. So, all right, that's what she does.
Love that.
Feel a little good, pep in his step, you know.
You feel stronger, faster.
Oh yeah. Harder, better, faster, stronger.
Love that. Gideon. Big monster. It is writhing, trying to, like, get through this door. You feel it has at least one arm in and can start swiping at people.
Okay, I don't have a gun. I don't want to get close to that thing at all, so I can't really scorpions touch it.
Mm-hmm.
Gideon sees Valencia just walking up, leaving the group, and going up to the prince.
Like, she wasn't really with everybody, you know? She was kind of off doing her own thing.
Gideon starts backing his way towards one of the other exits. And that's it.
Love that. Ajira.
Okay, yeah, let's shoot this motherfucker.
Light him up. Four, 7 damage.
Specifically, if possible, trying to take off the arm that just got inside. I don't know how well you can direct just fireballs.
I believe that's a called shot and a thing I don't fully know how
Fair.
to do. That is
and I'll settle for just...
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes versus your 7. So it is a threshold of 2. But you're also... You've got your shotgun. That's 5 damage into this as you just... like, blasting this thing as hard as you can.
And yeah, just reload and get ready for another shot. Although as soon as Nabokov gets close enough, we're switching focus to him.
Oh, yeah. This thing is in bad shape. But... This thing is in bad shape, but it's still going to attempt to... It's very on fire. It is very nearly dead. You guys have, like, dealt a fuck truck of damage to it. But, turnaround is fair play. Ajira, you've done the most recent damage to it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me Dex and Athletics.
Not a lot. Oh, 4.
It got 5 successes.
Oof.
But it also... So that's 1 point of difference. It also adds +4 onto its health. Well, +4 onto its damage.
Oh shit, this is really gonna hurt.
So this is 5 non-halved superficial damage that comes in at you.
Alright, so that is now... I've already had 3 superficial damage.
So
I start...
You had 3, so 2 superficial and 3 aggravated damage.
Fuck me. I'm at 2 unchecked boxes, or 2 half-checked boxes right now.
Yep. You are currently impaired.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing scythes in and just you like there's a like slash across your body. There's like a Kurosawa burst of ichor. You just got absolutely hurt really bad.
Yeah, you know. As the other two walk out the fucking door.
So you are currently
She's not
impaired.
walking out the door. She's walking in more. What? She doesn't even have a gun, okay? Is she gonna talk at this beast that has like no comprehension?
I mean, it worked with the other guys.
Yeah, but this is like a thing.
Don't know until you try.
So you're currently impaired, which means you're going to take a two dice penalty on anything that is strength, dex, or stamina.
Fun.
Yep. That hurt you a lot.
Oh, a fuck ton. Yes, would be the actual term.
Yep. Very nearly put into torpor or just died.
Yeah. Oh no, he sneezes on me, I'm gone.
Somebody had to get hurt.
And it was the person that had already gotten hurt.
Love that.
Hey, it's the soldier. That's what I do, right?
Yep.
And she'd much rather it be her than anybody else.
Felix, you just saw Ajira nearly get cut in half. What is Felix gonna do?
I am running my little twink ass for my life. I'm running. Azira said to run. She told me not to be in places in the first place, and she almost died. So it's like, okay, I hope you're not dead, but I'm running for my life. I'll see you guys on the other side.
There's a very weak thumbs up.
Okay, thumbs up. Good. I'm gone. I'm running.
Oh, love that. Jay.
Fuck.
Yeah, sorry. I imagine she just kind of like staggered back against a wall.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh no! Ajira! She's so
If only I had got... Like, damn it, Seymour, do you have anything on you right now? Can I just
He
take
is
a quick...
a county away.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I was thinking, like, when we had that discussion, would he have brought anything in? Oh, fuck. There's this whole freaking... Sorry, next turn, continue, carry on.
It's a freaking punch bowl.
That's what I was thinking, yes. Like, is it
Okay.
still upright somewhere?
Chug, 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 chug.
Love that. So what's Jay doing? This thing is very, very hurt.
Can I do another shot with the shotgun?
You may.
Phew! That's what, resolve firearms arson?
Yep. Five damage. 5? Yeah, you...
I'll take that.
Blam, blam. Let the fire take it. This thing screams in awful pain, thrashing and gnashing and, like, fully breaking more of the wall as it stumbles back and stops.
Like, stops, or it's pausing?
Its limbs, like, curl in like a bug.
Ew! Okay, but it's dead, though.
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
Probably. It's also actively on fire, so if it's not currently dead, it's probably
Right.
going to get there soon.
Yeah, we've nerfed its regeneration abilities.
Yeah.
Got it.
Don't need that tab anymore.
Jay's just like, that sucked.
You're telling me.
Oh shit.
Jay,
Yeah.
as you see this thing crumble to the ground, you see the form halfway up the dock stop. He realizes his forces have been routed. Shoots daggers with his eyes directly at you.
Oh great.
And you see Nabokov
Jay
about heal.
Jay holds a hand up and just flips him off.
Yeah.
He's very, instead of the slow, gentle, I'm going to see how this plays out walk, he just sort of makes his way back to the van and zips out to scheme another day.
Eat shit, fuckface.
Oh, Azura's gonna be so pissed off.
But you know what? She's ultimately gonna be glad though, because then you get to fight him full strength.
I mean, at this point, she wouldn't care.
That does also give him more time for plotting and scheming.
True.
And he's gonna come back that much harder.
But it's the emotional damage that wins. Okay, just like with Raish.
You see the prince just begins a slow clap.
Oh shit, I forgot she was here! I keep forgetting.
Good show.
Not entertained? No, sorry.
Gonna sit down if that's okay.
You may. Now, I understand things have been happening in my city while I've not been here.
Jay texts Felix.
How far have I gotten by this point?
I think you've got to the door.
Okay, then I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna look at my phone.
We're good. We got it. You
Is
can come back now.
that in just the group chat or just to Felix?
That's just to Felix.
Felix sends. Oh.
Not to be that person, but how?
Oh wait, do we not have phones?
I have my
I
phone.
forgot
I
about
can
that,
say-
my bad.
Hey, Riggs, if you're still here, if you see Felix, tell him it's okay.
Forgot we couldn't have phones in here.
Yeah,
Felix snuck his phone in. I don't know
My
about
bad.
you.
it's all right.
Yeah, no, Felix got to sneak his. So can Valencia actually have, while she walked back to the prince, gotten 2 full glasses of the blood wine
Sure.
and just
Yes.
walk over to Ajira and offer her a glass?
Yeah, that's probably the wine stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, looks like you might need this. I'm pretty full myself.
It's alright. I think there's a little too much alcohol in that one for me.
Oh no.
I'll just have to hang on for another.
It's haram.
It's
How it-
haram!
How insensitive.
Wow.
Hey, at least you made. Hey, you made the offer.
Valencia just goes like, shit, usually I'm better than that.
Well, it's been a rough night for all of us.
If you need help finding dinner, consider it.
I honestly think tonight I wouldn't turn it down.
Friendship.
Is
He
magic.
just like puts the wine glass down on the ground,
Hmm.
just leans against the wall and just takes a sip of hers. As she watches whatever the prince does next. She
And
lifts a
good
glass.
news.
Lifts a glass to the prince. Then
And good news is it's probably safe. You can take Laz out now.
yes, I definitely think he is way less of a threat. More than ever.
I love that.
Glad you're okay.
Yeah. The prince congratulates all of you.
Me too.
She gives thanks to each and every one of you, and all of you have been offered a boon from the prince, which is a big thing for sort of this night gets packed up. What is the
Valencia does want to say to the prince that 2 of her coterie had to flee after contributing to the battle. Would they receive boons as well?
who else fled?
Well,
Are we
Felix
adding-
is there, right? And Gideon.
I thought I was still in the room. Like I didn't
Yeah,
make it all
I don't
the way
think
out.
either
I
of
didn't
you
get door.
guys made it to the door, but you
Okay, you both made it to the door, Gideon and Felix.
unless Gideon would like to not be in this room.
No, Gideon's just staring at the prince.
All right. Well then, Valencia is just going to mention the one who helped me, Maximilian. I feel as if he should be, if he would be so kind, rewarded for his valiant effort as well.
Oh yeah, he's here too.
Oh, did he come back in?
Yeah, or I think he went to
hopped
go.
out the window to just punch ghouls.
Yeah,
Gonna be a quiet. Do you want to be recognized, or would you rather just quietly disappear in the night to Riggs and Vega? I mean that they're not really,
Riggs
Camarilla
Riggs
fans.
will come in. This
And
again.
Vega's just happy to get his last rat back.
Yeah.
Does the rat come in with my phone?
That would be
yes,
amazing.
the rat
yes.
brings you your phone.
Oh, thank
All right. Yeah, you're all congratulated here. Well, I see before me 2 of the people I wanted to speak with. Jay.
Yes.
I am to understand that a vacancy has been made within my hierarchy, and I am to need a new sheriff. Is that a role that you would perform?
Sorry, I'm screaming. Give me a sec.
Valencia just just has a little smile as she's looking at Jay's face.
God, would he want that job?
You're allowed to say no.
It's
Yeah.
it's basically a promotion. Does Jay know if the sheriff does any, like, quote-unquote field work?
Oh, a lot of it. Like, a lot of what the sheriff does is, like, track down people who've broken the masquerade. And, like, will often, if somebody starts telling humans, they'll just eat those humans. Be like, hey, you shouldn't have told the humans to whatever vampire did that.
Sounds like a good gig. Jay, looking immaculate, by the way, has not taken any hits. His suit, his whole outfit is just perfection. Not a hair out of place. And he does, like, a deep bow. And it says, that is a very generous offer, my prince, and I would be more than happy to accept the position.
Very well.
He's also thinking in the back of his head, like, fuck you, Adrian, I'm the sheriff now.
Oh my god. Screw you, Dad.
Screw you, Dad, I'm a cop.
I love that. Is there any
But what
business
of the
anybody has
good
with the
part?
prince right now?
No.
Okay. Then I think we zoom out on time. We're coming to the end of this chronicle, and I want to ask people, like, what do they like? Not even like a full scene, but like a snapshot of like where they think they are going to be at, like 6 weeks to 2 months down the road. Like, where do you think you are going to be important? wise? Does anybody have something they'd like to do? Go first.
I mean, Felix is just genuinely surprised every day he wakes up, so I don't think he has a 2-month plan. He'll be lucky
Well,
if he
I'm
sees the
asking
night.
you, Connor, what you think Felix
Oh.
will be doing 6 months from now, or 6 weeks from now.
Hiding in his apartment. This has all been enough excitement for him. He's gonna hang out in his apartment for a few months.
Working out the newfound vampire PTSD.
On top of his regular PTSD, he now has bonus vampire PTSD. But that's okay because the new Animal Crossing DLC just got released, so like
Yeah, it's just Felix hanging out
hanging out in the new sheriff's office on the couch playing Animal Crossing.
Hey. Which is literally just like Jay's apartment.
That's amazing.
Instead of having like a creepy old church. Oh god, no.
Valencia, where do you think, what's like a decision you would have made in the next 6 weeks?
I feel like, honestly, I think with what DeLuna did and the great performance Valencia seemed to put on, and it basically turned out to be that her coterie saved the day. Yes, it's her coterie again.
Mm-hmm.
I think that she's kind of like she's semi-popular now among certain circles of kindred, in the sense that like she's doing what DeLuna does as his like underling still technically, but I think that, you know, people kind of know. There's rumors. She doesn't perpetuate them. She doesn't deny them. She doesn't confirm that while DeLuna was nowhere to be found, you know, Valencia honored the prince with whatever.
I mean, you
know,
killed the traitor.
Yeah, killing the traitor. And then her coterie essentially stopped the monstrosity. So I think she's doing her newfound role as like that soft power, mood,
Love that.
vibe checker, vibe setter. But she's also, I think she's got kind of like a little following, in the sense of like, when she does go to a party, people do notice, and it's not just because she's really stunning anymore. It's also because she's getting a reputation now, and I think she's like totally like loving it, holding her head high, and I think her relationship with DeLuna is, I don't want to like play it out, but I definitely think there's like gonna be some interesting dynamics there.
Okay.
Since he was hiding, and she did all that, and at least for the first couple months, I think she's gonna get a little bit more attention than an underling should get.
I like that. Gideon.
Oh, and she's just checking in on the coterie once in a while. She's definitely not as hands-on and on top of things as she was before. She has way less of a presence there. But she does kind of contribute to the group chat, and she does kind of arrange like bi-weekly check-ins.
Yeah.
Make sure people are getting their food and everything's okay at the gala. She's more distant.
Love that. Gideon, what's like a decision or like a vignette of like where Gideon is at like 6 weeks, 2 months from now?
As long as Charity never left, it's going to be studying more.
Mm-hmm.
Because while Valencia wants political power, Gideon wants to get actual power at this point.
Mm.
And he doesn't have much contact with the coterie these days.
Very quiet.
Boo.
Yeah.
Like that.
He's just hard at work with and he has plans for further on, but those won't come for a long time.
Gotcha. I like that. Jay, what does it look like for Jay a couple months from now?
Jay is doing sheriff stuff, whatever that entails.
Mm-hmm.
And also is taking a more hands-on but gentle approach with teaching Felix how to do shit.
Hands-on and gentle. I'm blushing.
Yeah. So he's like fully come to the realization that he has not been taking the best approach at teaching Felix how to be kindred. And is now in the point of his life where he is, out of spite, trying to be a better dad than his sire was. Yeah, that's kind of what he's doing. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else that he would sort of really be into other than that.
I like that. What is Ajira's like 6-week out check-in look like?
It's probably like, I don't know, weirdly complicated. Like, it's still sort of working for the sheriff. Meaning Jay, so probably spending a lot of time with Jay and Felix, but
I'm a boss now.
Yeah. I imagine is going to be focused almost completely on Nabokov, so is like trying to track down any of the anarchs that were there. Definitely really focused on finding any of the mortals who might have been turned into a vampire in that creepy pit.
You've definitely got like a conspiracy board.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, it's full murder board. It's half of my apartment now. The other half is like the gun room at this point.
Amazing.
It's so kind of deep into like obsessive stalking mode. Coming out of it briefly to have a movie night or something. But...
Amazing.
Oh my god, movie nights with Zira and Felix. That's so cute.
I mean, there's an open invitation to the others.
I love that.
Yeah, but would they show up?
That's the question.
Okay, I think Valencia just has some blood bags delivered using some of her influence. Says
sweet takeout.
Actually has them ironically in like those little plastic popcorn boxes. Yeah, I just want to ask, who are your hounds now, Jay? Do you offer anybody a job?
Well, I mean...
It sounds like Ajira has one of those slots.
Yeah, Ajira, 100%, because she was already doing it. I mean, Felix probably would not want to have anything to do with that, and Jay wouldn't want him to have anything to do with that either, so...
Oh, thank you. He'll take,
secretary.
Yeah. There is one thing that I would like to do with Jay's help, because he's got the money, is get Riggs a new car.
Hell yeah! Jay loves car shopping.
Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna say, is Riggs getting a job?
Honestly?
Well, that's one of the things, though, because, like, would he be interested in enforcing the Camaritas laws?
Above board, Riggs was somebody who, like, if you decided to refuse that, was on the list. There was a third person who I didn't have a place to put them into the story, but there was another person who I would have had available.
It was Mark.
Clearly.
From the very beginning. He became a kindred.
Max?
Maybe we'll meet them next season.
Next time.
But
Dragon Ball Z.
If Riggs was interested in it, he would also have an invitation.
Well, the offer would have been made to Riggs, whether or not Riggs wanted it or not.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, he would offer. Like Jay would, to be a hound.